4th youngest fighter overall on the roster. Jasudavicius is 10 years her senior. Jasmine will have 5 inches in height and 5 inches in reach. We'll see if she can take advantage of those measurables. All right, now for the first time tonight, we say hello to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California for UFC 270 in Ghana versus Ghan. And now, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 6 wins, 1 loss. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds, fighting out of Niagara, Ontario, Canada, Jasmine Jasudavicius. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 7 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds, fighting out of Fullerton, California, HANSEN. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Jason Herzog.
Jason Herzog will command the action, one of the best in the business. Jasmine Jasudavicius has won 2 straight. She has arrived at her UFC debut as a plus 190 underdog tonight. Kay Hansen, the minus 235 favorite.
Are you ready? Fight!
Making her 3rd UFC appearance. Hansen is in the black top. Jasudavicius is in the all black, and UFC 270 is underway. Hansen reps Classic Fight Team in Fountain Valley, primarily, also 10th Planet Fullerton.
And this is where we're thinking this battle is going to play out. Like, who is going to get takedown dominance? Who's going to be able to control these positions?
Hansen's too square right now. She's trying to take her down chest to chest. She has to try to get to an angle. Now she's got a better opportunity, but she needs to step off to the underhook side opposed to the overhook. By going into the overhook, she's almost given Jasudavicius the angle to take her down to the mat.
Jasudavicius, a national silver medalist in freestyle wrestling in Canada. No high school wrestling experience on the other side for Hansen.
But I feel, you know, a lot of times, John, with these athletes that are in mixed martial arts, they're so well-rounded. They spend so much time trying to master every single skill. That's why you see people like a Kay Hansen develop the ground skills that she has and also get the wrestling to complement it and get the fight where she needs it to be.
Glancing elbow out of the break there for Jasudavicius. About 90 seconds gone by round 1.
Jasudavicius has a considerable reach advantage, and you can really see it during the stand-up.
And that's going to be something that Hansen's going to have to deal with more regularly now that she's up a division. Beautiful jab by Jasmine.
When you're a shorter athlete, Hansen needs to be going forward the entire time. You cannot stay at range with these taller fighters, especially ones that understand how to fight at range.
Nice stick a moment ago by Jasudavicius. Starting to find her range on the feet a little bit.
Keep touching that nose. Keep putting that jab out there. Double, make the second to split. Good range. Keep it right here. Yeah, exactly. That's it. Exactly. Watch her lead high. Right off the center line. Double, make the second to split over. Halfway.
Nice sequence there for Hansen.
Good range. Good movement. She can't touch you.
Hansen has found some success doing this a few times this round. When she can get in range, she throws combinations just like that, and now it's going to open up her takedown chances. Great job by Jasmine, floating her hips and getting back to safety.
Yeah, easily stuffed that takedown. We're seeing that. I would like to see Jasudavicius perhaps try to take Hansen down.
She was beat initially on the shot, but then did a great job of floating, finding the angle to get back to the fence, and now there you go. There it is. Right on cue, my friend.
So Jasudavicius able to execute her first takedown attempt after stuffing Hansen's first 4.
And that's one of those takedowns you see from taller fighters where they kind of grab the overhook and then they sag you over to the side. As the shorter person, you usually will fall down if you cannot get space to not allow them to step around the corner.
She's trying to set something up off her back. You keep seeing her moving towards her right side, and she's looking for options. At one point in time, it looked like perhaps she was looking for a Kimura sweep, and then she was looking to set something up from rubber guard. But she's definitely favoring that one side, so she's leaning towards her right side.
Now she starts to put her feet on the hips. She's going to try to armbar. Oh, nice elbow by Jasmine.
Couple elbows to the stomach now for Jasudavicius. She also landed 4 takedowns in her Contender Series fight back in September.
If Hansen's got to do something off her back here, she's got to do it quickly. Not a lot of time left, and she's been mostly defensive from here, and not that effective in that way either.
And you see how she's got the knee shield?
Yeah.
Normally that'll keep you safe, but Jasudavicius is so tall, she's still getting to her target when she throws her strikes.
Kay trying to explode out. Jasudavicius won't have it. Oh, nice elbow from Jasmine late in the round.
Oh.
Beautiful, Kay. It's your round. Slow your breathing for me. 4. Before anything, 4 deep breaths. Hold them at the top. Slow that heart rate down for me. Hold them. Go ahead.
Let's not overreach on those shots, Kay.
Yeah.
She gets her hips back real good. Don't keep driving. Pick up that single if you have.
Right here you see Jasudavicius with a nice jab. Then Kay Hansen with a nice little left hook. Then look at Jasudavicius. The moment she can hook that leg, she's able to just drop her weight to the mat. And then look at this beautiful slicing elbow to the side of the head of Kay Hansen.
Hey, pummel in on the underhooks, and you got this fight, okay?
Seconds out.
Get this.
Well, coming up later tonight, devastating finisher Francis Ngannou faces French standout Cyril Gane in the main event, plus Mexican superstar Brandon Moreno looking to make good on his first title defense. It comes against the former champ Davison Figueiredo. You can purchase UFC 270 right now at ESPNplus.com/PPV. The fans are the lifeblood of our sport. They have arrived early in California tonight. Round 2 underway. Dean Thomas is here and he wants in. Dino, what do you got?
Yeah, you know, the length of Jasudavicius is giving Kay Hansen a lot of problems. Not only just in the striking, but in the wrestling. She uses that overhook. Oh, my goodness. She gets taken down. But she's using that overhook beautifully in order to keep Kay Hansen's hips away from her.
Kay Hansen almost in the mount position here. Jasudavicius doing a great job of engaging her leg. Look at that beautiful sweep. Fantastic job. They're talking to each other.
She's talking now. Jasudavicius was able to get her hips up. Once she got her hips up, she continued to take the motion off to her left, or to her right, sorry. And was able to sweep Kay Hansen.
Kay's looking for an armbar, but the elbow's outside.
Both women purple belts in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
You can see her trying to set that armbar every time she starts to try to push it to the side that she wants to attack, and she won her UFC debut by armbar.
Right.
So it's one of her better submissions.
The size difference is very apparent. I mean, coming up from the strawweight to the flyweight division, and she's having a hard time with Jasudavicius' strength too. It's not just length, it's the physical strength as well.
Yeah, she's strong, man.
Hansen is rolling in and she's trying to get that left leg across the face while also attempting to control that right arm. But Jasudavicius is beating her up here with these elbows.
This would stop submissions, right?
Yeah.
You start blasting elbows, man. They stop thinking submissions and they think survive.
Watch that leg, Scoop. Make a triangle in
Well, in order for Kay to be effective off her back, she's got to control the posture, and she's got to be able to maintain control while she sets up these submissions. And Jasudavicius just seems to be too strong. Kay hasn't been able to control her posture. When she even gets a hold of her, Jazz is able to posture up. And when she does posture up, she lands heavy shots.
You know, I always point to when I look at him and I see people fighting. You look at Kay Hansen and you understand that even though it was very difficult, she got down to 115. Jasudavicius is not getting to 115.
Right.
She is a 125-pound fighter. And you could see it start to wear on Kay Hansen physically, and with her size, like her length is really giving her problems.
Well, visit UFCstore.com now to shop the widest selection of MMA merchandise. UFC Venom kits and replica championship belts are the perfect way to show your love for the UFC. Also, be sure to check out the newest arrivals and the range of UFC equipment for all your training goals. It is all available at UFCstore.com. Start shopping now.
Interesting choice to stand them up there.
If you're Kay Hansen, you're happy.
Yeah,
because
very happy.
you weren't going to move to the end of the round.
You know, as to your point earlier, DC, the difference at 125 pounds and 115 pounds and 10 pounds is so much different than the difference between that at a higher weight class.
Yes, for sure.
It's such a much larger percentage of your body.
Absolutely.
That was a pretty good entry.
That's the second time, right, J.A.? She's gotten to the hips, and Jasudavicius is just doing a good job of defending.
Hansen not afraid, excuse me, Joe, to hit you with volume takedowns. Attempted 11 in her UFC debut, already 7 tonight.
I'm just very impressed with Jasudavicius' strength and with her ability. Her grappling ability is very impressive. Her takedown defense, very solid.
You know, she also told us that she just is so comfortable in this situation because of her time on the Contender Series, and it really looks that way. She doesn't seem to be nervous. She's fighting a really good fight for a UFC debut against a tough fighter in Kay Hansen. This is not an easy matchup, but she has made it look pretty easy through almost 10 minutes.
Yeah, she draws a lot of confidence in all the different training rooms she has been in. House of Champions, another one that Jasudavicius has frequented over the years. But you don't really know where you stand until you get to the big show, and these are some encouraging signs for sure through 2 rounds for Jasudavicius.
Especially under these circumstances. You come from a small team, you don't have anybody to really tell you what it's like when you get there. You're not there cornering people. You're not experiencing it from the outside until you get there. And she has handled it beautifully for a first time.
Another takedown at the end of the second. Jasudavicius, really impressive debut performance so far.
And under the circumstances, having to fight in front of a crowd again, right? She didn't even get to do the whole Apex thing for her UFC debut. She's right back in a real event and doing well.
Stay active when you're in the dark.
And there we see Kay gets her first takedown, catches the kick, gets her to the mat. But now look at this beautiful use of the butterfly and then a sweep by Jasudavicius. And here's some nasty elbows from the top by Jasmine. And this is the end of the second round. Another takedown by Jasudavicius. Just even though Kay tries to use the butterfly there, you see just excellent control by Jasudavicius.
She's going to get desperate with the striking, all right?
Yeah, and the wrestling.
One good step out, and then she's going to do something stupid to charge in. She's already getting desperate with that overhand. Jab and body overhand, right?
Yeah, no kicks, unless they're to the front.
Catch the front kicks.
Yeah.
All right.
Get the stroke, get the stroke.
Thank you, sir.
Well, make your next UFC experience an unforgettable one with On Location, the official VIP experience provider of the UFC. Packages feature premium seating, VIP access to weigh-ins, exclusive pre-fight hospitality, UFC fighter meet and greets, and more. All you need to do, visit UFCVIP.com to learn more. All right, third and final round here. The plus 190 underdog, Jasmine Jasudavicius, figures to be up on the scorecards against Kay Hansen, but you never know. Hansen's corner thought she had round 1.
That's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, I didn't know what to say to that.
That's surprising that he thought she won that round, especially as Jasmine landed that beautiful elbow to end the round.
And there you see Jasudavicius making use of the length, but good right hand there by Kay, partially blocked.
You can see Kay's hands. She's got really good boxing. Her punches are tight. when she's able to throw in combinations, she always lands. Problem is she just can't get started because Jasudavicius has taken her down when she starts to try to build momentum.
Take the center. Put her on the fence. Hey, good check. Look.
5-inch height and reach advantage, as we mentioned at the outset, for Jasudavicius, and she's just been super efficient across the board, landing over 80% to the body, 67% overall. Hasn't missed on a takedown. This is clean.
Yeah, it's a very clean performance. And she'll look back on it and be very happy. Coaches will be even more happy, though.
Still plenty of time with which to work for Hansen to rally.
But Hansen's got to get a little more busy. She's got to take more chances now if she's going to find a way to finish this fight.
Nice attack there by Hansen.
You heard the corner tell her to stop waiting.
Numbers are going to win this fight, Kay. Let's go.
That's a great message by the corner. Numbers will win.
Point in time, something big has to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, it can't just be numbers. It seems to me at this point in time it has to be a submission or a stoppage.
Yeah, but those punches, right? She's got to throw a lot out there if she's going to have a chance, because Jasudavicius is so solid that you're going to have to catch her with something she doesn't see, and that'll be third punch, fourth punch in a long combination.
Beautiful jab by Jasudavicius. Oh, nice return by King.
Level changes, make those level changes. She's coming to the legs. Coming in. Hey, put that stick in his face. Hey, 204. 204.
Very few attacks in the legs, just as Kay just lands that inside leg kick. Very little of that.
And I think that would play to Hansen's advantages, or to her strengths, right? If she starts to throw kicks, she would be able to extend herself a little bit. Sometimes you can't reach guys with your hands, or ladies with your hands, but if you start kicking at them, it really makes you a little bit longer, then it'll open everything up top.
Big left hand from Hansen, who's having a much better round through 3 minutes here.
Yeah, that was a solid left hook right there.
And partly because Jasmine's not trying to kick her down anymore.
Good jab. Keep that stick out there. One split, one split, one split.
Hansen lands to the body.
Good check, look, bro. Free up, free up.
Jasudavicius doesn't seem to fear the power coming back her way from Hansen.
Hansen has a very good check left hook.
Yeah.
Hey, 5,000, 5,000. Run that 5,000, Kate.
Oh, nice jab at the end of that. Right hand, then a jab behind it.
Roll off. 5,000 roll off. Take the center. Hey, next time she misses, you run that 5,000. If you want that takedown, go get it.
There's that left hook again.
Every time, and now it's landing on the chin.
Jasudavicius goes high, unable to land. Finally, some blood starting to trickle out of the left nostril of Hansen.
Good right hand by Jasudavicius.
Up elbow. That was nice by Hansen. Look, up elbow.
Nice spin off it, spin off it.
Crowd enjoying the kickboxing of late. Nice connection by Jasudavicius.
And Hansen calling for it.
Well, this is the fight that she wants, right? She wants to be standing. She has not been able to handle the there it is. She hasn't been able to stop the grappling once they've gotten to the ground, but she's been very successful in this round of having a stand-up fight.
Cerrone up. Where's the D-line? Showtime. All right, go, K, numbers. Until the bell.
Jasudavicius with the tie clinch and a couple of good knees.
And that's one thing that you would think that Jasmine could do better. She's so long, she could use knees a little bit more as a weapon.
All right, competitive 15 minutes between two promising flyweights, Jasmine Jasudavicius and Kay Hansen. Hansen missed all of 2021 as she went through some of that testing at the UFC PI and worked towards finding this correct weight class.
You know, this was one of Hansen's best shots. She was throwing the right hand up a little shovel, but she got taken down here by Jasmine Jasudavicius. Beautiful elbow here by Jasmine at the end of round one. Then another takedown by Jasmine Got to the body, used her length to take her down. Third round, we saw Kay Hansen's best round. She landed a number of these left hooks. Nice overhand right there. Straight right hand and a left hook. Returned by Jasudavicius. This one got fun towards the end.
It did.
In the third round for sure.
And Jasudavicius came over to the broadcast table, said, I didn't want to get too crazy. Wanted to get the first one in the can, and all indications are it will be a W for Jasmine Jasudavicius, who looks fresh as a daisy. She has gone 4 rounds before in a split decision setback to Elise Reed for the CFFC Pro title. That was August of 2020. So longest fight for Jasudavicius coming in was actually 20 minutes. And she had it going in those first couple rounds against Kay Hansen tonight. The question beckons, was it enough to get it done in her UFC debut? Bruce Buffer has the scorecards.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 30-27, 29-28, and 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Jasmine Jasudavicius.